Moving along here on the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast, let's get into our NFL game picks. We got the
Yeah.
Week 11 slate here, Max. We got four teams on a bye. Two of them coming from the NFC South, both of our champions of the champion picks of that division, the Saints and the Falcons, followed by the Colts and the Patriots coming off their Germany trip. So those four teams are going to go on a bye. Tomorrow night, Thursday night football on Prime Video, we got a divisional matchup here. We got the 5-4 Cincinnati Bengals. They just got beat by Houston at home last week, surprising.
Yeah.
They're going in to Baltimore to play the 7-3 Ravens. They squandered away a game last week against the Browns. They were up 14-0, 24-9 in the third, end up getting beat. Both these teams coming off a loss. Where are you going in this Thursday night matchup, Max?
This might be the best Thursday night matchup of the year.
Maybe.
I don't remember going too far back, but as far as most recent compared to last week, freaking Bears and Carolina Panthers, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
I am gonna go ahead and go the Bengals with Joe Burrow. I am
Burrow.
going. I think this is gonna be a juicy game. As far as stat line goes, I'm not seeing it. I'm not starting Joe Burrow. The Ravens defense. It scares me. It makes me nervous.
Good.
But I could definitely, especially since the Ravens struggled last week against the Browns and gave up such a big lead, I could see this coming down to the final 2 minutes.
This is going to be a good game for sure. Divisional matchup. Both teams with losses at home last week. These kind of toss up games. I'm looking at the defense. I'm looking at the home team. I'm going Ravens. I'm going opposite you right here off the bat. I'm going Ravens to take over this division to go to 8-3.
Nice.
Moving into Sunday, the morning games. We got a divisional matchup here to lead us off. The 6-3 Steelers going to Cleveland to take on the also 6-3 Brownies. Both teams have won 4 of their last 5.
Yeah.
Are you confident in the Browns and their rookie quarterback?
I was until this whole because I picked before I picked the Browns originally before I heard about the Deshaun Watson scenario. I'm going the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going them. I think that they both have good defenses. If we're going to talk a better offense, it's still both not that great. But I think the Steelers have been picking it up at least. They really have been. They're doing a lot better on the ground with Jalen Warren and Najee Harris. They're both doing solid, better, better than what they were in the beginning. I'm going the Steelers. I'm going Mike Tomlin.
The Steelers are definitely picking up the running game. Jalen Warren and Najee Harris, I believe, both found the end zone last week. I don't have confidence in Dorian Thompson Robinson for Cleveland, the rookie out of UCLA. I got to go with the Steelers here. Both teams in the playoffs right now.
How about that?
Moving along in Sunday, another divisional matchup. A lot of divisional matchups this week, Max. This time in the NFC North. Your 3-7 Bears coming off a Thursday night win. They got a little extra rest over those Panthers. They're going into Detroit to get their ass whipped by the 7-2 Lions. The Lions have won 2 in a row after they got their ass whipped by the Ravens. I already said it. I got Lions at home, baby.
Easy one. I got the Lions at home. Lions are looking great. Bears suck. Oh, but Justin Fields is back, so it might be. Oh, okay.
That's right. Bears are back.
Maybe.
Justin Fields is back. I'll probably put him in my lineup in our Queef league. I've been holding on to him in that league, so I'll probably be starting him.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll see. Moving along, we got the 4-5 Los Angeles Chargers going to Green Bay, Wisconsin to take on the 3-6 Packers. Both teams are coming off losses. The Packers, they can't really score. I don't think they can score enough to keep up with the Chargers. We keep picking the Chargers on this freaking podcast. They keep losing, but I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm picking the Chargers again in Green Bay.
Maybe we should pick Green Bay so then the Chargers can actually win. I think it's one of those scenarios. Same thing with my Bears. Usually if I pick them, they lose. I am going to go to the Chargers. I think Green Bay sucks this year. But the Chargers, man, it's a coaching situation there, man. They're so disappointing. They're just so disappointing. The offense looked great last week. You still lose. And I don't know. It has to be something with the coaching. Defense always sucks. Why does their defense always suck? I don't understand it.
Yep.
Chargers.
You picked the Chargers, right?
I picked the Chargers. I bashed it on them, but I still
Okay.
picked them.
Okay. Next up, staying in the morning games, the surprising 5-5 Las Vegas Raiders. They're going on the road. They're traveling cross country here to take on the 6-3 Miami Dolphins. The Raiders, they're on a 2-game winning streak since they cleaned house. Dolphins coming off a bye after they lost to the Chiefs overseas. This is too long of a travel for the Raiders. They're not talented enough. Dolphins win this game coming off a bye.
I got Dolphins, and I am excited to be starting Tua. He's back in the lineup after starting Joe Burrow last week. Joe Burrow had a great game, but against the Ravens, I'm not excited about it. Tua against the Raiders. Okay, let's go Tua.
The 2-8 New York Giants, losers of 3 in a row. They're going on the road in a divisional matchup to take on the 4-6 Washington Football Queefs. They've lost 3 of their last 4 after trading away their defensive line. Both teams suck. Both teams are irrelevant. Don't watch this game. I'm taking the Football Queefs at home.
I got the Football Queefs as well. I think Sam Howell is actually underrated.
Oh,
he's looking good. I like what he's been doing, but what a crap game. But go Football Queefs.
Sam Howell, you're not going to believe it, but he's quarterback 5 on the season.
I can't believe that.
That's
cannot
nuts.
believe that.
Nuts. Staying in the morning games, the 6-3 Cowboys. They've won 3 of their last 4. They're going on the road to beat down the Pussycat Panthers, who are 1-8. Panthers, they got extra rest after that Thursday night football loss. You think that's enough time for Bryce Young to figure out this Cowboy defense?
No way. No way. Sorry, Bryce Young, but you were gonna get sacked 4 to 5 times. Whoa. I got Cowboys.
Cowboys in a blowout. Here's a nugget for you, Max. Your guy CeeDee Lamb. He's the first player in NFL history with 3 straight games of 10-plus catches for 150-plus yards. Nice. My goodness, I talked about him a good month ago, saying I don't think CeeDee Lamb's a good receiver. I think he's a great receiver. I think he's special. I think he's different. Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
CeeDee Lamb's a dog, and he's on your team.
His one-handed catch last game was like, oh my god. Like he just reached out, snagged it, and kept going. This guy's unreal. I'm telling you right now, keeper. I'm telling you.
Oh, thank you. Announcement here on the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast, the keeper. Him and Dak Prescott, they got it going right now. They got it going.
They do.
Staying in the morning games, a lot of morning games this week, it feels like. We got the 2-8. No, they're not 2-8, are they? The Arizona Cardinals? Am I
2-8? 2-8. That's what I got.
They're 2-8, huh? Well, whatever. Cardinals are 2-8. I don't know their second win. So they did beat the Falcons. They beat the Falcons last week. Okay, I'm queefing.
I wasn't even paying attention to that game.
I got them down here. I got them down here as losing. They won by 2 against Atlanta last week in Kyler Murray's return. Okay, they're 2-8 now, picking up some steam. Maybe they're going on the road to Houston to take on the surprising 5-4 Houston Texans. They've won 2 in a row. 3 of their last 4. Just got that win in Cincinnati last week. I think that continues. I know Kyler's back. I know they got momentum, but I still think Arizona sucks. That defense is awful.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud is going to tear them up.
Oh my goodness. CJ Stroud, we've been bringing it up multiple times now. This guy might be he's rookie of the year. Come on, who the hell is a better rookie of the year?
In the conversation.
Texans, you got to be happy, especially after Deshaun Watson did his thing, and then you guys literally messed up the entire organization because of that. Now you got CJ Stroud, and you guys are back on track. Go Houston. I like this young team. I like them.
CJ Stroud has back-to-back games over 355 passing yards. He is averaging more fantasy points per game than Patrick Mahomes, Tua Tagovailoa, and Lamar Jackson. Whoa. Rookie quarterback CJ Stroud. Last game in the Sunday morning slate, we got my 3-6 Derrick Henry-led Tennessee Titans. They've lost 2 in a row and 4 of 5. They're going down to Jacksonville, played the 6-3 Jaguars. Jaguars got their ass beat last week, 34-3.
Last week. They played terrible.
Niners beat them. They had a 5-game winning streak going in that game. There's no way Tennessee gets this one. I love my Titans. I want to pick them, but Will Levis has come back down to earth after that 4-touchdown performance, and he has one touchdown in the last 2 games, I think. Jaguars at home. They have a comeback game after that ass beating last week.
Agreed. Not much more to say. I've been watching the Tennessee games, obviously, because I'm here in Nashville, and they don't look good, man.
No.
They don't. Will Levis had that nice 4-touchdown game, and I was like, "Oh, okay, here we go. Like maybe they're back. Maybe they're back." And then these past 2 games, like, oh my goodness, it's just
terrible.
It's not fun to watch.
Trevor Lawrence this season hit the most points in fantasy that he's had in a game. 18.6. This guy hasn't hit 19 points in a game this year. Trevor Lawrence, I believe the quarterback, 18. Not getting it done. Not getting it done this year.
No way.
Moving into the afternoon games, we got 3 this week. First up, we got the 4-5 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just beat my Titans last week to end their 4-game losing streak. They're going to San Francisco, play the 49ers, who are 6-3. We just talked about their ass beating that they gave Jacksonville last week to end their 3-game losing streak. I think that continues. 49ers kick the shit out of the Buccaneers in San Francisco.
Easy going to kick their ass. Oh, did you hear that San Francisco got cleaned up? They actually cleaned. There was this big summit happening where all the big billionaires were coming together in San Francisco, including communist leader President Xi, and President Biden was there and everything. Oh, wasn't it just great that for months and actually for years now, San Francisco has been such a shithole, but because Communist Party leader President Xi and Communist Party leader President Biden they decide to clean it up for them. Oh, that's just so nice. It just shows to show you that you can clean up a mess if the government actually were to do something about it. So no more shit and needles for right now until they leave, and then it's gonna go back to shitty San Francisco toilet.
They got good sports teams there, and it's a pretty city, so you should keep it nice.
They should.
You got the Niners though too, right?
I got the Niners.
Yeah. Next game in the afternoon slate, the 4-5 New York Jets, losers of 2 in a row, going to Buffalo to take on the 5-5 Bills. The Bills have lost 2 in a row and 3 of 4. This is a divisional matchup in the AFC East. I'm obviously going to pick Buffalo. They're at home. They're the more talented team. The Jets can't fricking score. I'm going Buffalo at home.
I'm going Buffalo too, but I think us picking Buffalo for the Super Bowl, man, they look like crap. They 4 turnovers last game. 4 turnovers against the freaking bums of Denver.
Oh, we'll get to those bums here in a second.
Yeah, sure. They fired their offensive coordinators. Hopefully that turns it around, because this is not the Bills team that everyone was expecting.
Yeah. The Jets, not a season they were expecting with Aaron Rodgers coming into the season. They haven't scored a touchdown in the last 2 games, Max. They haven't scored a touchdown. They have 3 offensive touchdowns in their last 5 games, all scored by Breece Hall. He had a 78-yard scamper, a 50-yard screen pass, and an 8-yard plunge. 3 offensive touchdowns in the last 5 games for the New York Jets, yet they're still 4-5. That defense.
That defense is good. Okay. I got them on my fantasy. I have a backup defense, everybody, because I have the Cowboys. I was like, you know what? Maybe depending on matchups, give me those Jets.
Very good options there. Last game in the afternoon slate, a NFC West showdown. The 6-3 Seattle Seahawks, winners of 3 of 4, going to LA to take on the 3-6 Rams. They've lost 3 in a row and 4 of 5. I think that losing streak continues. Matthew Stafford's probably going to be back. Obviously, that's a big upgrade from Brett Rippon. But the Seahawks are going to get this one done on the road. I believe this was a week 1 showdown, and the Rams went up to Seattle and beat them. But Seahawks are going to get some revenge here.
Seahawks got this one. Seahawks are starting to come back alive, it looks like, after a huge, brutal beating 2 weeks ago. Last week was a good one.
Week 1, the Rams went up to Seattle and beat them 30-13. So a little revenge coming for the Seahawks here. Sunday Night Football, primetime NBC, baby. The 6-4 Minnesota Vikings. Probably the hottest team in the NFL. One of the hottest teams. They've won 5 in a row. They're coming here to take on another hot team, baby, the Denver Broncos, winners of 3 in a row. They're sitting at 4-5 now. They beat the Chiefs and the Bills the last 2 games. The Broncos have beat the Chiefs and the Bills. You want to call them bums? They're winners
They're
of 3 in a
bums.
row.
Bums.
Put your chest out and pick
There's
them on
the
Sunday
homeless
night.
guy that you saw walking from your job this I'm stumbling my words, damn it. The homeless guy that you saw walking home from work, they said, hey, you know what? How about you play for the offensive line this week? It's all good. We'll get you a sandwich or a hot dog. We'll get you a hot dog.
I got the
Nacho
body
helmet,
for the offensive line.
Nacho helmet. Bums of Denver.
I'm gonna put my chest out on the table. I'm gonna pick the fucking Broncos.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, they went Sunday night, they went Monday night, now they're back on Sunday night. Broncos, baby. They might have figured something out. You know, last week I was on here calling Sean Payton, Russell Wilson queefs. But since you want to call the Broncos a bunch of bums, I'm going to take them. 3-game winning streak. I know the Vikings are hotter. 5-game win streak. Vikings are more talented. We'll see about TJ Hawkinson. We'll see if he likes. We'll see if he suits up. We'll see if Justin Jefferson plays. Whatever. I'm taking the fucking Broncos. Let's go. Go Cobes.
I got the Vikings. Joshua Dobbs is looking really good, and he's no bum. How about that? He's no bum. He's got pants on.
Probably
he's got
shits every
pants.
day.
He's got pants, shoes on. Definitely cleans his butthole. Dysentery might be affected. It might be affected here in your Denver bums. So be ready for that.
You think Joshua Dobbs shits daily?
He's definitely not taking pointers from fucking Russell Wilson. So yeah, he definitely shits daily.
That was one of our douchebags for last year, Russell.
Yeah, I wish we had more stories from Russell. We don't have anything.
Yeah,
nothing. You're in Denver.
Couple of losses will pile up. Something will come out.
All right. Probably a poop. That's what will come out. Maybe a poop.
I think he needs to fucking Russell.
Maybe that's what happened. Actually, he did take a dump, and now they're like, "Oh, 3-game wins." See, Russell, Sean Payton's like, "See, that's why we went out for enchilada night because you have to poop, Russell. You gotta poop."
That's what he used to do with Drew Brees, huh? Last game on the Week 11 slate. Monday Night Football, ESPN primetime, baby. Ooh. This is the game of the week, the juiciest matchup. Both these teams are coming off a bye. The 8-1 Philadelphia Eagles are going to Kansas City to take on the 7-2 Chiefs. Get your freaking popcorn ready for this one, Max. I'm going to take the Chiefs at home. I like the Eagles. I like the tush push. I don't know if I really like the tush push. It's more like rugby to me. I'm taking the Chiefs at home. I think Kelsey has a big game. Isaiah Pacheco gets loose for at least one. I'm not going to guarantee it here in game picks. I'm not going to guarantee nothing. Chiefs at home, though. That is what I'm going to guarantee.
I also have the Chiefs at home. Best game of the week by far. I can't wait to see it. Maybe it's a shootout. Maybe.